we are gonna reach our goals in this year. Oh, let me get it. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. This year we're reaching our goals, and we're doing that by manifesting them. And how do we manifest? We set intentions. And how do we set intentions? We stay present. I wanted to work on this video for you guys at 12 midnight. I wanted to do that because I wanted to set the intention for myself. It's not so much that I'm doing this at the beginning of the year. Really, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for set the intention as soon as possible. When you manifest, it's basically your actions aligning with your desires, right? So you have to set an intention for your actions, and you also have to set an intention for your desires. You have to do both these things, but to do that, you have to be present, and you also have to put in the work. You know, there's no way around it. Now, anxiety is worrying about the future, and that's understandable. But the past, you really can't. I mean, there's nothing you can do to change that. And in fact, that person that circumstance happened to, it's not even you anymore. Me starting this video today is letting me from a year know that I can do this because I've been consistent. Being consistent is something that's pretty hard to do too, but I think it's because a lot of times when we do things, we are not present and we are not setting intention. If you don't set an intention, you will be at the mercy of random circumstance because we are still affected by the past. Sit, close your eyes, and see what thoughts come to the front of your head. If they're negative, they're probably from the past. They have to be from the past. The present you are experiencing is always happening, and the future isn't here yet. So how can those things be negative? The things that are on your mind that make you not believe in yourself are most likely from the past. So if you find that you're not really so much focused on the past and people who wronged you in the past, if you're more of an anxious person, then you probably have some physiological tools that you could use, like a better diet or exercise, or also strengthening yourself spiritually, getting closer to your religion or your spiritual practice. And those things will help you be more present as well. We have tons of toxic behaviors that will block you from being present. So let's say you figured out how to be more present, at least compared to the person you were a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, whatever. Now that you're more present, these are the moments that you can set an intention. We can go on what we call autopilot. Autopilot is letting your subconscious programming dictate where you're going to be. That is the opposite of manifesting, and it will get you exactly where you're at right now. That's where it will get you. It's a great tool because, like I said, it's hard to be present at all times. For some reason, that is extremely exhausting unless you have the capability and you do the work to be able to do that. So let's say now you're more present than you ever been. You're setting intentions as much as you can. Now the only thing that you have to do is believe. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that what you desire, it will happen. If you're not present and you're not setting intentions and you're not aligning your actions with your desires, then just believing something will happen. That's not like, if I just believe I'm going to be the president of the United States and I just sit here in this chair, I don't think that anything, I'm probably not going to be the president. A few tips that I do want to give you is, whatever your goals are, whatever you want to succeed in, don't overthink it. It's going to be rocky. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be ugly at first. It's going to be terrible. But don't overthink it. Just do it. It's not going to be perfect. But eventually, if you stay present, set your intentions, and believe, you are going to succeed. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm going to be honest. I have been failing for a long time. And And that's a part of those 10,000 hours that they say put in the 10,000 hours, but they don't say in those 10,000 hours is going to be a lot of failures. But I can say a lot of these failures have come from from operating in a space where I'm letting my negative subconscious do the driving. And that's not how you succeed. There has to be a purpose. There has to be a definite goal in what you want to succeed in. So the less present we are, the more failures that we're most likely going to have. And that's okay, because that is a part of the journey as well. You are the main character. The only person that you have to prove anything to is yourself. And that's why you are the main character, because you're the only person that matters. You can't just compare yourself to somebody who you think is more popular or more successful, because it won't get you anywhere, because their journey is not your journey. The only person you are competing with is the person that you were yesterday. It is so easy to lose that momentum as your enthusiasm fades because of the old you, the past you, the things in the past that happened. You not being present and you letting them be the dictator of where your future ends up, because you just going on autopilot. You're not staying present. So that enthusiasm will fade because the past you is saying, oh, it's not going to work out. It's not, you can't do it. You're not good enough. It's going to tell you all those things. In order to shut that subconscious program up, set a series of small goals, because you need those subtle wins to encourage you to keep going. So don't get discouraged, if you don't become an overnight success, because typically that's not how things happen. And it's not the healthiest way to be successful, because then you haven't faced any adversity and you don't know what to do when something goes wrong. So if you made it this far in the video, I really want to thank you, and I would please kindly ask you if you could like and subscribe. In the comments, I want to know what you guys' goals are for 2025, and also if you have any tips on how to stay present. I have always been looking for my tribe, my community, and seriously, I feel like my purpose is to pursue connection. And I do want to start a community where I feel like there are like-minded people like myself, positive people who want to be free, people who want other people to be free, to express themselves, however long as they are not harming or stealing from anyone. Then, I want a group of like-minded people like that. So and I am going to amass this community. So this is the beginning of it. I would love for you to join me, and I just can't wait for 2025. 2025 is going to be amazing. I'm going to be so successful. You are going to be successful, and all these naysayers and fear mongers out here, just block them out. They are affected by their past subconscious programming, and I feel so bad for them. But you cannot save the world. Help those and give advice to those people that's closest to you, and then they will spread it, and that's how we do it. So you can't save everybody. Protect yourself, protect your energy. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.